how Elon Musk's SpaceX helped him to get the title of Time Person of the Year 2021. In recognition of creating solutions to an existential crisis, representing the possibilities and risks of the age of tech titans, and driving society's most daring and disruptive transformations, everything made the tech giant Time Person of the Year. He launches satellites into orbit and harnesses the sun. He drives a car he created that uses no gas and barely needs a driver. With the flick of a finger, the stock market soars or swoons. His every word is watched closely by a whole army of followers. While he rides the Earth, square-jawed and indomitable, he dreams of Mars. Welcome to Genius's Guide, your daily dose of geniusness. But what do you think are the most major factors that made this possible? What is that Time magazine loved about this tech mogul? Give the video a thumbs up and stay tuned to find out. So without any further ado, let's begin. Elon Musk is a man who designs robots, solar panels, and cryptocurrencies, brain-computer implants that stave off artificial intelligence, and super-fast underground tunnels for people and freight. The magazine describes Musk as a clown, genius, edgelord, visionary, industrialist, showman, citing a number of his achievements such as SpaceX's founding in 2002, SolarCity's creation, and Tesla's position as the world's most valuable auto company. However, a rise in Tesla's share prices pushed Tesla founder Elon Musk's net worth to around $300 billion. He surpassed Amazon founder Jeff Bezos in net worth to become the world's richest person. In the profile, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO was described as a player in robots and solar, cryptocurrency and climate, brain-computer implants to stave off the threat of artificial intelligence, and underground tunnels to move people and freight at super speeds. Musk, who is known for his quirky tweets, has amassed over 66 million followers on Twitter by tweeting everything he feels. Recently, Musk live tweeted his poop. However, Musk discussed in his interview with the magazine his interest in colonizing Mars and hopes for orbital flights next year as SpaceX plans the return of Americans to the moon. Musk told Time that the goal has been to make humanity a spacefaring civilization by making life multiplanetary. Since 1928, the US-based magazine has given out the award, with recent recipients including climate activist Greta Thunberg, US President Joe Biden, and Vice President Kamala Harris. And according to former managing editor Walter Isaacson in the 1998 issue of New York Magazine, the title goes to the most important person or persons of the year, whether for good or for ill, and embodied whatever was significant about it, for better or for worse. Meanwhile, Musk shares SpaceX's plans to convert carbon dioxide into rocket fuel on Twitter, stating that it will also be important for Mars. And additionally, SpaceX has begun capturing CO2 from the atmosphere to turn it into rocket fuel, he tweeted. According to Time editor-in-chief Edward Felsenthal, Musk's rise is part of broader trends he and his fellow tech magnates are responsible for and part of the effect of. As examples of these trends, Felsenthal mentioned the continuing decline of traditional institutions in favor of individuals, government dysfunction that has given business more power and responsibility, and gaps in wealth and opportunity. Those who received Time magazine's Person of the Year award, which was awarded to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris last year, have previously been described as people who embodied what was important about the year for better or for worse. And one of the factors which allowed Musk to be listed on this list is Musk's electric car company's valuation, which soared above $1 trillion in October. And Forbes' real-time billionaires list estimates that this number rose to over $250 billion during the pandemic. The controversial Twitter user has also courted controversy with his provocative tweets that have been attacked, joked about, and he even asked Twitter if it was okay for him to sell a 10% stake in his Tesla stock in November. And even after having so much money, our man is still homeless. The official announcement from Time noted that the richest man in the world does not own a home. A few weeks ago, on December 2nd, Musk fulfilled his pledge to own no house by selling his California residence for $30 million. The Daily Mail reported that Musk's Silicon Valley mansion sold for $7.5 million less than its original asking price of $37.5 million. He listed his Hillsborough mansion 3 times before finding a buyer for its 16,000 square feet. Felsenthal observed that Musk's provocative vision is accompanied by a persona that exemplifies a blunt instrument that often revels in division and aggressive mockery, as he gives the world access to his ID on social media. In recent years, Musk has become a mainstay of American culture, accruing 66 million Twitter followers and guest hosting the beloved late-night comedy show Saturday Night Live in May. However, SpaceX has teamed up with NASA to launch various missions, including a test run for protecting the Earth from an asteroid. And he often talks ambitiously about his desire to colonize Mars and plans to fly to the moon in orbit next year as part of SpaceX's soon return to the United States. Musk told Time in an interview released alongside the Person of the Year announcement that his overall goal is to make life multiplanetary and enable humanity to become a spacefaring civilization. Later, he tweeted an announcement that was as eye-catching as it was sort of details. With a single tweet, Musk has also been known to move markets and cryptocurrency values. However, his main terrestrial influence, for now, lies with his electric vehicles. Musk told Time, "Our intent with Tesla was always that we would serve as an example to the car industry and hope that they also make electric cars so that we can accelerate the transition to sustainable energy." And Time notes that in the past, interplanetary travel was a collective undertaking in which leaders rallied their nations. But today, private companies are becoming more involved. Felsenthal wrote, "To Musk, that is progress, steering capital allocation away from the government to those who will be good stewards of it is progress." He added, "To others, it is testament to capitalism's failings as staggeringly wealthy, mostly white men, play by their own rules, while much of society gets left behind." However, Musk describes his puerile expressions by saying, "A warm, windy December day greets him at Starbase, my rocket fabrication and launch facility on the southern tip of Texas. Both of my Starship rockets looming behind me in the setting sun. Their gleaming 160-foot stainless steel silos are silhouetted behind me in the setting sun." And then he quoted, "Sometimes I do hit some resonant notes with respect to humor, but not all jokes land." People were guessing he was joking about the early Starship failures. But regardless, he is a man who aims to save our planet and find us a new one to live on. Clown, genius, edgelord, visionary, industrialist, showman, CAD. A madcap blend of Thomas Edison, P.T. Barnum, Andrew Carnegie, and Watchman's Dr. Manhattan, the brooding, blue-skinned man-god who invents electric cars and goes to Mars. In America's spacefaring future, his startup rocket company, SpaceX, has leapfrogged Boeing and others. Despite all his outlier qualities, Musk embodies the zeitgeist of this liminal age, as a society we emerged from the plague of a century ago to find there wasn't a normal way to go back to. It was a year like no other, with no one in charge and every aspect of our lives up for renegotiation, from how we work and travel to what we find meaning in and cherish. Musk is our avatar of infinite possibility, our usher into the remade world, where shot-worn particles are tossed aside and the unprecedented is logical, where humanity and the Earth can still be saved. It may not be right to give all that power to just one person. Perhaps this vision of the greater good comes with a human price. No matter how many people didn't vote or sign up for Musk's wild zero-gravity ride, that is of little consequence to Musk. But what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comments section. And thank you for watching this video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for us to provide you with more must-know developments in finance and technology. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.